Saturday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Emma and I'm so happy you clicked on my What's for Dinner video number 105. I hope you love it. We'll give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. I make a What's for Dinner video every week. They are 4 easy, affordable, and delicious weeknight dinners that I made for my husband and I the previous week. I have a playlist of What's for Dinner videos up on my channel. I hope you would check them out. I also make a Soup of the Week video every Wednesday and a puff pastry short every Friday. Let's jump right on into this week's What's for Dinner video. For tonight's dinner, in my slow cooker here, I have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm going to add an au jus pack. 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. 1, 2. Next, I'm gonna add some sweet banana peppers and some of the juice. Like that. I did cut off the little tail thing they have. Next, I'm gonna add a stick of butter. Voila, now I'm gonna pop the lid on. I'm gonna slow cook it on low for 8 hours. Chicken is done. Now time to shred it. Chicken is shredded. Now I'm gonna add it back to all the juices and give it a little stir, and I'm just gonna let it marinate in the juices for about 10-15 minutes. And I'm just gonna make up some mashed potato. And then here it is all served up. I just served it up with a piece of homemade bread. Delicious. Happy Taco Tuesday. Here's everything I'm gonna be using for tonight's dinner. I'm gonna start by frying up 16 ounces of ground beef. My ground beef is done. Now I'm just gonna drain it. Now I'm gonna add some taco seasoning and a 1/4 cup of water. And give it a good old stir, stir, stir. And then we're just gonna let that warm up. I am preheating my oven to 400 degrees. Now I'm gonna heat up some tortillas and place them on my baking sheet. Over here to our flour tortillas, I'm gonna add a little spoonful of Velveeta cheese to each tortilla, like that. Now I'm just gonna grab a spoon and just spoon it around the tortilla. And I'm just gonna do that to the rest of them, just like that. Now I'm gonna take a tostada shell, break it in half, and put it on top of my cheese. And I'm gonna continue doing it to the other 3, like that. Now into my 400-degree oven they go for 5 minutes, just for that Velveeta cheese to warm up. For our toppings, I just washed and cut up some lettuce and some tomato, and then we also have some mozzarella cheese. It has been 5 minutes. Here they are out of the oven. Now I'm just gonna put them like this on my little taco holders. Now I'm gonna add some of our taco meat. This is why I broke the tostada shells. They're easier to put on our taco holders. Now I'm gonna add some of our mozzarella cheese. Now I'm gonna add some of our lettuce, tomato, and now sour cream. And that's it. All served up. Delicious. For tonight's dinner, we're going to start by bringing a pot of salted water to a boil and adding some garden rotini noodles, and we're just going to cook them up. Next, we're going to slice up some tomato, some cucumber, and some onion. Once that's all diced up. We're going to put it into a mixing bowl. Then we're going to add some mozzarella pearls. Then once our pasta's done, we're going to drain it and just let it sit and let it cool down for a minute. Once it's cooled down, we're going to add it to all our veggies and our cheese. I'm going to give it a little stir. Then we're going to add some restaurant-style Italian dressing. You can use the Olive Garden one. I'm just going to go cheap and use the Walmart one. It's just as good. Then I'm going to pour that in, give it a stir. Next, we're going to add some of this Salad Supreme seasoning. This salad is viral on TikTok right now, but I've been making this salad forever. I've just never used that Salad Supreme seasoning before. Anyway, we're just going to put it in the fridge and let it marinate overnight. To go with our pasta salad, I'm just going to heat up some pork chops. I'm melting up some butter in my fry pan. And to season our pork chops, I'm just going to use some Badia Complete seasoning. I'm just going to let them cook up for 3 minutes on each side. After the pork chops had cooked up for 3 minutes on each side, I flipped them one more time. Then I added a little bit of water, popped the lid on, lowered the heat, and just let them simmer for 10 minutes. And then here it is all served up. I just served it up with some homemade bread that I needed to use up. That salad's good, but I actually prefer it without that salad seasoning. Here's everything I'm going to be using for tonight's dinner. Let's call it a lazy, no meat Thursday dinner. I'm going to start by boiling up some water to cook our penne pasta. My penne has cooked up according to the packaging directions. Now I'm going to drain it, add some butter, add 15 ounces of tiki masala curry simmer sauce. Stir. Add some mozzarella. Pop the lid on and just let that simmer up for a few minutes. I have some homemade bread here that I need to use up. And then there it is, all served up. Our lazy, no meat Thursday dinner. Delicious. And that concludes this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you guys loved it. We'll give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Come back on Wednesday for my Soup of the Week video, number 73, and Friday for a puff pastry short. Have a fabulous rest of your weekend. Bye.